How do you select what arrangements to put on your catalog for Valentine's Day? Do you change your catalog every year? Do you know what your best sellers are from last year? What I really want to know is, do you design based on emotion or strategy? My name is Johanna Silva, floral shop owner, here to get the conversations going with our beautiful florist community. And if you're in full Valentine's Day prep mode, watch this awesome video featuring efficiency tips that have saved us so much time and lots of brain power. Here are the things that we prioritize when selecting what designs to provide for Valentine's Day. First of all, we want it to be logistically easy. Simple ingredients that we know that we can find without a shadow of a doubt during Valentine's Day. So in this design example, we have roses and orchids. Very simple for us to source. We can secure roses and orchids during Valentine's Day. That just makes it so much easier when planning our designs. On top of that, I created this design that we love because it is so easy to store. It doesn't take up too much space, so we can make those orders in advance before the tickets come in, and we can store them without any issues.
For this design, we'll be using a round ceramic container. This one is 11 inches in diameter. We're also going to be using 2 Oasis floral foam bricks. This standard design uses 25 roses or 2 bunches, as well as orchids that we can play with. We vary between Phalaenopsis orchids or Cymbidium. For the orchids, we'll be using 2 to 4 water tubes with extended sticks. And then placed around the design, we'll be using Spanish moss that we adhere with floral pins. When it comes to tools, you can use floral shears and or a knife. You'll definitely be using the knife for shaping the floral foam brick. Okay, so now let's get started. Make sure you soak your floral foam in its entirety. What does this mean? Never push your floral foam brick down into the water. Instead, place it onto the water gently with the holes facing the top and let it submerge slowly. This is the best way to avoid any sort of air pockets throughout your floral foam brick. We're going to start off by putting the floral foam brick into the shape of our vase. To do this, I place the brick on top of the edge of the vase, press down so that I can see the markings of the vase onto the floral foam brick. Use your knife to cut the outline of the vase that was placed onto your floral foam brick, and then make sure to stick it into your vase nice and snug. You don't want to have any movement because then this will cause movement into your design. A friendly reminder, make sure that when you place your floral foam brick, you do so with the little holes going to the top. This is so that when your customer re-waters their arrangement, it doesn't leave any space for air bubbles. Because this arrangement requires your roses to be cut quite short, you don't need to spend time cleaning the stems of your roses. You only want to clean off the protective petals. Once you set the height that you want to work with, I like to have the rose head sit about 2 inches above the floral foam. Create a 90-degree angle with your roses and then fill in accordingly. Remember, you have 50 roses to work with, so just spread them out evenly and see your batch as you're placing them in your arrangement. Since these roses are coming fresh out of the package, I like to blow in them a little bit to spread out the petals evenly. As you're spreading out your roses evenly, feel free to adjust, make sure that you're getting a nice, well-rounded design, and use your last few roses to make sure that your arrangement feels evenly spread out. So this was my effort to use gloves during the design process. However, I'm a real florist, and so naturally, the glove ripped. So bear with me, let's continue designing. Then you're gonna grab your floral moss to cover the stems on the rim of the vase. Floral pins are not necessary for this design. However, since this is for Valentine's Day and there tends to be a lot of movement, possible accidents, especially during the delivery process, we like to have floral pins to be on the safe side. This is to avoid any sort of design mishaps that could happen during the delivery process. As a final touch, we like to include an accent floral. In this case, we're showing Cymbidium orchids and Phalaenopsis orchids. The white Phalaenopsis orchid really elevates the design. We adhere the orchid by using a water tube with an extended pick. The extended pick helps so that it can be pushed into the floral foam again to avoid any sort of changes that happen during the delivery process. If not Phalaenopsis orchids, you can use Cymbidium orchids or any other accent floral that really helps elevate your arrangement. And that's it. Very simple ingredients, very simple steps. This is a design that we can rinse, repeat, and do over and over again for Valentine's Day. We can store it in our cooler and have it ready to go when the orders come in.
So this is how it came out. Now that you have your new designs, think about how to market them. At what point do you start marketing? We like to start planning in December. If you want to enjoy the holidays and it's already January, or maybe you're creeping into February, definitely start posting on your social media platforms, your review sites, and obviously on your online catalog. Here's a Bloom Plus tip. Want to take it a step further? Tap into email marketing. This is a great way for you to run promotions and promote pre-orders. Pre-orders then help you collect data so you see how many orders you need to put in from your growers and your wholesalers. Make sure to price wisely. You want to take into account the inflated costs on the wholesale side as well as the rising cost of labor. From design to pricing on your catalog, do all of this strategically and with a purpose. We want to leave those emotional designs for the rest of the year. Valentine's Day is a time to profit and strategize as your top priority. So have you updated your catalog yet? What do you plan to design for Valentine's Day this year? Let us know in the comments. I'd love to see your designs. Inspire us, get the conversation going, and let us know what is most important to you when building your catalog for Valentine's Day. Thanks so much for watching. Tune back in for more videos on business tips and design ideas from Bloom Plus.